Do you like fishing with chatterbaits or vibrating jigs or spinnerbaits or other single hook type baits? Well, today we're going to be talking about a setup from Abu Garcia. It's the Revo Ike reel and an Ike rod. Hey, this is Sean here with Rugged Outdoors, and here on this channel we do videos on tips, tricks, and all things related to the outdoors. Whether it's fishing, hunting, camping, you name it, we try to cover it to help you get outside. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is fishing is a new rod from Abu Garcia. It's the Mike Iaconelli. This is their Power Series rod. The one in particular I'm going to be talking about today is a setup that I use for vibrating jigs or chatterbaits, depending on what you call them. So, and spinnerbaits even. This is a 7-foot medium rod. It is a 70-30 split. So what that means is that 70% of the rod itself is backbone. The other 30% is going to be tip. And where that's handy on, and particularly with this rod, is when you're throwing a spinnerbait, vibrating jig, heck even a swim jig around heavy cover and things, you still want enough backbone that you can pull that fish out, but I still want enough give that whenever that fish hits that bait, they got time to swallow it as I get ready to set the hook. One of the main reasons I bought this rod and reel setup was for my daughter. My daughter is 15. One, she's a great fan of Mike Iaconelli. So Mike, she says hi if you happen to watch this. Not that I think you will, but you might. We were trying to figure out setups for her that are easy for her to use, that don't require a lot of finesse and extra technique. She doesn't get to fish as much as I do. So one of those was, hey, a vibrating jig. You cast it, let it get down, and then you reel it back. And very little extra stuff we have to do. So we were trying to figure out, what do we use for that? Well, this setup was the one that we came up with, and actually talking to Mike about it, we talked to him at a Bass University when he was here in Tulsa where we're at, and this was a great setup. My daughter got to talk to Mike, and this is one of the things he helped us come up with. It's a 7-foot rod, medium action, great setup. We've paired it with the new reel that we did a video of earlier talking about it. You can check it out up here. Reel is a 6:6:1 ratio reel, means it takes up 27 inches of line, and more details in that video. Overall, great setup, super easy to work with, performs exceptionally well. And again, if you're looking for a chatterbait, spinnerbait, or even a swim jig type rod that you'll be fishing around cover, that you want a little bit more tip than some of the heavy rods that people use, this is a great setup, so you have to check it out. We've got some links down below. You can check that out, and hope you have some good luck with it. Thanks again for watching. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment down if you want to see some other content from us. Hit that like button, but most of all, get out there and enjoy the great outdoors.